She made a plaster cast, but I don't know when she would have done it.
Welcome to the All Things Fun Vidcast. I'm your host, Ed Evans. I'm here with my co-hosts, Allison Eckel and Glenn Walker.
Yo.
And we are timeless today.
We're missing our timer.
Which is bad
So
news.
we're going to wing it.
We are, because we have so much to do today. So tell you what, before we... Okay, all right. Gina's going to keep track of our time today. So tell you, before we go too much further, I'm going to break tradition here. First book we're going to talk about today is Walking Dead 101.
101.
Yeah, Something to Fear, Part 5, the follow-up to the very scary 100. You get an extra like 4 seconds, embrace them. So that is out this week. He's on schedule, which is amazing after issue 100. His next issue made it. And, oh, look at that, very cool. And, boom, one lucky person, you get to see this on camera. This is the Walking Dead 100 Retailer Appreciation signed by Robert Kirkman issue.
Bloody baseball bat.
Bloody baseball bat on the cover, signed by Mr. Kirkman. There's 500 of these on the planet. This went out special to a handful of retailers, thanking them for supporting the book. So that's a pretty cool deal, and that's here at All Things Fun, while supply, singular, lasts. One of those. All right, so tell you what, got that out of the way. And tell you what, since we're doing that, let's talk about something else that's pretty cool. Give them another 10 seconds to read. Woohoo! Bunch of whiners.
Pathfinder, number 1.
Pathfinder, number 1. You're trying to steal my thunder. Reading the book, reaches out, steals my thunder back in the book. Lucky there are children watching this vidcast. Pathfinder number 1 comes out this week from
the
Dynamite.
D&D game?
It is the role-playing game, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, not that D&D is a registered trademark or anything.
Oh, okay.
It is
But I mean, it is a fantasy role-playing game,
It is a
correct?
fantasy role-playing game. Yep, it's got wow, it comes with a cool posters, all kinds of cool stuff in here. But yes,
Is there a card in there too?
No, this is just it's a poster. So it's folded, it goes across, it comes in different places, but absolutely. So Pathfinder number 1, very cool, based on the very popular role-playing game, which was an iteration of Dungeons and Dragons, stem forth from. So very cool, check it out, $3.99, comes out this week, Pathfinder number 1. Tell you what, I'm doing some indies, I'm going to bang some indies out here. Holy mackerel.
We're going indies first, baby.
Madness,
Yeah.
Voltron, number 7, giant robot action.
Is he in that one?
He is in it, stem to stern, huge battle sequence. This is what you're waiting for.
Lions United.
Yes,
All right.
giant robot battle. It's there. That's what you're looking
Yes.
for. From friend of All Things Fun, Michael Oeming, you've got The Victories.
Now, what is that? That looks kind of familiar on the front.
Well, that's just kind of his style. This is a separate take. It's not anything that you read before.
So
Okay.
it's not unintentional, not quite copyright infringement?
No.
Okay.
Guys. You haven't read this book.
Oh, we
No,
haven't read it, but I
We
wanted
haven't,
to.
but
I
there's
mean,
a very
it's got
striking,
Oeming on it, so-
indelible image on
Yeah.
the cover that looks familiar. That's all.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see it. You're right. It looks a lot like Powers, his other book. But no, this is completely different. There you go. Sure. They have time to bust my chops. All right, I see that.
Not your chops. I didn't draw it.
Number 7, Fatale, Ed Brubaker.
Woohoo.
All right, good stuff.
Crime Noir.
If you're following the weekly Dead World series, War of the Dead, this is issue 3 of 5. Number 3, out this week.
I've been asking about that. A lot of people like it.
Oh, cool. That's good to hear. It looks pretty good. Since we're going down that road, you've got Lady Death, issue 20, out this week.
She looks cold.
She does look a little chilly. And you've got Crossed Badlands, issue 11.
Awesome book.
Not for kids.
So not for
Definitely not
kids.
for kids.
So not for kids.
68 Scars from Image. This is issue 2 of 4. Your war comics and zombie comics.
Yeah,
I
if you needed-
was going
if
to say,
you
also
needed-
heard good things about that.
Severed fingers tucked into helmets. You got it right there.
Got it right there. Allison asks for that a lot.
It's a fashion statement.
Yeah, she's always like,
You know what this helmet's missing?
severed fingers.
Severed fingers.
She walks around the store, she's like, hey, those looking mighty fun. I'm like, hey, back off. Back off. Those are mine. I got 10. I count them in and out when I leave. The Crow, number 2, from IDW,
Crow.
out this week.
He could use a cheeseburger.
Who's the writer on that?
He could use a cheeseburger. One of those 3 people there.
Okay, that's good.
See? So this is Glenn's week for asking questions that he didn't prep anybody for, apparently. Hey, how many pages is in that book? What kind? What's the?
32, is that what?
What's that book called?
Yeah, This one is Alabaster Wolves, number 5 of 5.
So you knew that one.
Well, because it was right there.
Ding, 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 ding.
Cheat sheet, I can check it out.
Cupid all for Ed.
Lots of good hype on that book.
What Pantone color is that, would you say? Yeah. Saga,
342.
Chapter 6, $2.99. Check it out. And Elephant Man, Sleeping Partners,
Yes,
Part
I know.
1. That's actually Elephant Man number 42.
Okay,
That's a good jumping in point. Check it out.
He's Spider-Man. He hangs upside down sometimes.
It is. It's like 2 different shows.
Sorry.
One we're talking about comics, and one where...
We'll get there. We'll get there.
All right.
Do you have any indies, Alvin?
I have one.
Call her Alvin.
Alvin.
Hey,
Al.
Alvin.
Hey, Al.
Alvin.
Al. My family
Big Al.
actually calls me Al, so that's my
Answer
Ooh,
to
cat
it.
fight.
Yes. There you go.
Quality comics right there.
Y'all know what this is.
We
This
love
is
Zenescope.
Zenescope Grim Fairy Tales presents Call of Wonderland.
And if there's anything we like more than chicks on Zenescope books with armor,
It's chicks on
chicks
on
with
Venus
glasses.
Oh yes, this
Yeah.
is not our usual Snow White maybe
No, but there's hair
with the
pulling.
glasses, but this hair pulling and Botox lips going. Oh.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I missed that. Turned
No,
away.
no. It's one time only.
Thankfully, we have it on tape. I can watch it over and over again.
I have a couple of indies. I have Bloodshot number 2 from Valiant. Gritty,
Making a
violent,
valiant effort.
violent action book. I have number 3
Crack
of
myself
Harbinger. Spotlight on Peter, who I'm not sure whether he's called Sting in the new version, but he was Sting in the original Harbinger. And I've got 100 pages from IDW of Star Trek. We've got Star Trek Voyager, we've got Star Trek Next Gen. Really great holodeck story in here, and lots of Borg in the Voyager story.
Awesome.
100 pages of reprint love.
You notice he always says W, like George W. Bush? IDW.
W.
Does he?
Yeah.
I did not notice that.
Spelled
Alvin
D-U.
didn't notice.
Now it's
that?
all I'm gonna hear.
Sorry, W.
W.
All right, kids. Let's shoot over to DC.
DC.
So I'm going to open up with some Vertigo. Can I transition to DC? Got John Constantine Hellblazer, number 294.
That is one ugly cover.
That is.
Which
looking-
is not a comment on the art quality.
No.
It's just that bloody goat head is really hideous.
You know, when I think Hellblazer, I think Bloody Goathead.
Yeah.
Bloody goat head hat.
I got one around the house, but whatever.
Oh, Constantine is
So
cool.
our
Come on.
our theme today might be
Bloody goat
gruesome headwear.
Okay.
Gruesome headwear.
Gruesome headwear, right? Helmets with
I
bloody
should point
fingers,
out,
severed
this
fingers.
is my real hair.
Oh, fine.
We hadn't had a theme. We didn't have a theme last week. So I
Yeah.
think gruesome headwear
Gruesome
might be
headwear
our,
this week?
keep an eye on that.
All right. Well, tell you what, let's see what the DC New 52 has to do with gruesome headwear.
Gruesome headwear.
Yeah, so I'm going to open up with Green Lantern. The blackness reaches Earth. Yeah, Black Hand is back, and the battle begins. That's
Black
very
Hand
cool.
versus Hal Jordan and Sinestro.
And Sinestro.
Nice.
Awesome.
So that's cool. And then also, looks like the beginning of all the bad things that are going to happen to the Green Lantern Corps over the next couple of months. You've got the Green Lantern Corps, the fall of a Corps, and this is issue 12. So it all kind of starts to unravel right here.
You know what I'm thinking about? I mean, we're both old school Green Lantern fans. Can you imagine, like, 15 years ago, if somebody said the most awesome battle you're going to see is Black Hand versus Hal Jordan and Sinestro? That's mind-blowing, isn't it?
That's true. That's true. All right, what else you guys got there? New 52 Wise. Who wants up?
Allison has a whole bunch of DC. You want to go, or you want me to go?
Doesn't matter. I'll go.
All right, go for it.
You can't be snarky the entire time. I actually have to work for a living, right? So,
But you can try.
I can try. So I have Wonder Woman. We have a whole bunch of number 12s, right? Wonder Woman number 12. She's continuing to battle the gods. The whole storyline we've been following is, I hope, culminating so that we can go into number 0, right?
I believe it's almost time for someone to give birth.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
not Wonder Woman, but Zola.
Zola.
The lady she's been helping since issue number 1, she's getting near term, and she and Hermes have been protecting her all the way through, and now they're battling the pantheon of gods and
I was going
demigods.
to say she's up against Apollo this issue.
Apollo and it's Apollo and Artemis, and they're made a deal with Hera, who she's the woman scorned. She went Zola out of the way anyway. But anyway,
It's all about
it's been
Zeus's
very
throne,
cool.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Is Zeus gone? I kind of
He's
checked
chilling.
out for a minute.
He's chilling.
So he's around. Because they all want
I'm not
Zeus's
sure.
throne, which makes
He's
it
a
sound
god.
like he's...
You can't kill gods.
I know, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
So I expect him to come like Jason Bourne or something, like come right through the window at the last moment and say, "Whoa, I'm going to stop y'all."
No, he might be. I mean,
How do you know?
They wouldn't go all this trouble to make him her father.
Right.
To just have him hit the road.
So anyway, he's like Maris. He's like that character we all talk about but never see, and maybe we'll see him.
Like Carlton the Doorman.
Frasier.
Here's your Wikipedia reference for the week.
Carlton the Doorman.
Okay. So moving on, we have Captain Adam number 12. This one is a little out there. He separated Captain Adam from himself, so he got to be human for a little while. But you know, you never get everything you want when you're in comics and a former superhero. So the title wasn't canceled. He's going to have to make a hard decision in that one. Nightwing number 12, continuing Paragon and People of Tomorrow or something like that. The terrorist organization
No idea.
that's all out to get Batman and Nightwing, and the ones that are framing him for murder. He's bringing that all
Notice
to
how
a head.
Batman's like standing off to the side, letting Nightwing handle that.
I'm sure Batman's busy somewhere else.
5 or
Do you
6
have?
other
I have
books.
one more. I have another Bat.
Go
sort
for
of-
the other Bat book.
Birds of Prey, which is sort of loosely a bat because there's a bat in it. This one was really intriguing. We're continuing on our Ivy expedition here. She's got them between a rock and a hard place. They have a toxin in their blood, and if they don't help her, then they'll all die. And so will everybody else somehow from a big pandemic. So she's using the team to come up against environmental companies that are bad environmental track records.
See, I'm waiting for, because I'm waiting for Don't Dig to Rockville with Animal Man and Swamp Thing.
I don't know that it will.
I don't know. I hope it does. It seems logical that it will.
They seem to put this
She's
one.
connected to the Green.
She is, but they
Yeah.
bring this story. I think comes to an end at the
Okay.
end of this issue, and then we're going to start in with the Zeros, which is like everyone's origin story.
So, no.
Okay.
But Ivy might come into that story, but I don't think Birds of Prey will.
We'll see.
Okay, but then again,
We'll see.
he reads the solicits to see about what's going to happen 4 months from
Solicits,
now.
what are those?
And I don't want to know anything about that because I want to just read them here. Go ahead. What do you
In
have?
the 5 minutes you have before the show. Go. I have the
That wasn't fair.
Next week's going to be 3 minutes.
3 minutes. I have the penultimate
I did
issue
homework.
of Shade, number
I'm not going to let you
11.
talk now.
The
I'm gonna talk
Celestial
about
Pharaohs
Friday.
are on the rampage in London, and the
God's
Shade
down.
taps into unheretofore powers of
So
the Dark
glad I went
Dimension.
first this
Bring it.
As I was saying, there's
Get 'em.
Catwoman number
Get
12,
'em.
the end of a storyline.
Wait,
Is this the end of the creative team, or is it,
I don't
does
know
it
about
change? They change
No idea.
writers soon.
Ed knows these things.
Do you know when the writer changed? Ann Nocenti's going to take up writing on that one. She's the writer of Green Arrow.
Okay, that
So
ought to
I'm-
be good.
I'm nervous.
I have Batwoman number 12. Batwoman and her werewolf friend are chilling and checking out where Wonder Woman is.
Probably not chilling in the sun, though.
Yes. I have Rorschach number 1 by Brian Azzarello. What is it they say,
Speaking of
Bambi?
Brian
If you
Azzarello,
can't say
he
anything
writes
nice,
Wonder
don't say
Woman,
anything
too.
at all. This is actually a nice spotlight on crime, a new foe in the Before Watchmen universe. And I have my favorite DC of the week, Legion of Superheroes number 12, the end of the Dominator storyline, awesome showdown. We have a Daxamite Dominator hybrid in here.
I hate when that happens.
Ooh,
mouthful.
but
Enunciate, man,
quite a
enunciate.
final battle, man. It's awesome.
excellent.
Legion is rocking again.
I have more.
Go for it.
Okay. Blue Beetle, number 12. Jaime's continuing his search for a mentor to help him figure out what to do with this alien technology that he can control, but he doesn't know how to be a superhero and keep his family safe and all that kind of thing. So that's continuing in here. We have Red Hood and the Outlaws with a very Star Wars-like cover. Just struck me. The
Is
fonts
R2-D2
and
in there?
everything. I don't know. We're still out in space and stuff. Ever since that they went out in space to do Corey's
It's
stuff,
Roy,
it got
Roy
better.
Harper is
But
R2-D2.
Scott Lobdell continuing to write. He does teens and young 20s pretty well. Supergirl number 12, she left her friends behind after the
Supergirl.
whole Silver Banshee thing. And she's beginning to be able to figure out her powers a little better, and she's going to go out on her own to try and figure out this whole new world she's in, being Earth.
So it's a new
And,
start, new story?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, she said goodbye to her friends, and we put that whole storyline behind us last month, and this is something all new.
She's got like, it's kind of like an anime thing. She's got tentacles with teeth going after her. on the cover.
Yeah.
I want you to make that connection.
Very
A mystery
Japanese.
awaits at the bottom of the sea. At the bottom of the sea. Oh, I have DC Universe presents Kid Flash. This ties in with the Teen Titans. Something followed them back from Mystery Island, and here's a little spotlight on how he's going to deal with that.
Great cover.
Yeah. That's it.
You got any DCs, Zach?
That's all I have.
I
talked about
opened
them
it,
already.
so
I
let's go to
must not have
Marvel.
been listening.
Yep. Oh, jeez. Let's go to the top of the Marvel.
All right, top of the Marvel. Are we
Top
still
of the
doing
Mar-
that Avengers versus X-Men thing?
We are. It's up to round 10. Wow. Phoenix Force Cyclops has chased the Avengers down to the last place on Earth. Things are getting good.
That's the last place on Earth you want to go, man.
The Avengers have been on the run for like 2 issues now. They are in, I believe, another dimension in Kunlun. Iron Fist's Mystic Realm. I've also have Avengers 29. Namor with the Phoenix Force against the Avengers. I have Dark Avengers 179. Thunderbolts Trapped in Time. Dark Avengers fighting Sherazade.
Gesundheit.
They're coming towards a collision soon.
I'm going to jump in there
You're
because
gonna
you
jump in
didn't
there?
take Avengers Academy. You left
I
it for
did
me.
not.
Issue 35, Final Exam Part 204, even though it should probably go there thematically. But it was left behind.
Yes, it was.
No comics left behind, so check it out.
No comics
This is
left
Avengers
behind.
Academy, issue 35, Part 204, Final Exam. Go ahead.
Class is over. Things get grim. Yeah.
Exactly. Go back. You can go back. I just want to do that
I
one.
got Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe number 3. Dun, 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 dun. It is not sunshiny.
No.
This is a brutal, not for kids book. He's taking out the Avengers, he's taking out the Hulk, he's taking out Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four. Now he's going after the X-Men. Everybody dies. Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. I've got Deadpool number 59, a traditional Deadpool book. This one's
Yay.
actually funny. Got Black Dom Cassidy in it. Good times.
Good times. Good times.
Good times. You got any other X books over there, Ed?
Sure. I got X-Books. You know I have X-Books. You left them behind. X-Men number
comics,
34.
I thought there were nothing but no X books.
Uh-huh. Check it out. X-Men number 34 out this week. You've got, let's see, gosh, where to start? New Mutants Fight the Future, part 1 of 3. This is neat. They've been kind of dancing with Age of Apocalypse and other elements out here. So that's pretty cool, neat stuff. So this is the second arc. So New Mutants number 47, Fight the Future 1 of 3.
Now, is that coming to an end with 50?
I don't recall.
Okay.
I don't recall.
I had to throw something in there you didn't know?
In this next 3 minutes, yes.
Yes.
You can tell we don't prep ahead of time. He waits for camera.
Spontaneity.
What Pantone color do you think that is? Breaking Point
327.
Day 2, X
He's upside
Factor
down too.
number 242,
These are characters that hang upside down.
Uncanny X-Force number 29, Rick Remender just marching on, Just
All right.
Here's the
That
book.
was done.
there you go.
Okay, speaking of Marvel, we have new Marvel action figures.
I do have a Marvel comic book.
We got Beta Ray Bill Thor, which is
Not
cool.
here.
I don't think there's ever been an action figure of him before, has there?
Not on that size.
We've got Marvel Universe Hulk. He looks constipated,
Which
but
weighs
it's
a
still
ton.
cool. We've got the Beast in his cool X Factor uniform. He's hanging upside down because he does that. And also Spider-Man in a cool black uniform that's not Venom. He's also hanging upside down, which seems to amaze
Holding a backpack? Is that what he is?
Alvin.
Alvin,
He has
Al.
a backpack. Okay, I do have a Marvel comic. Do I have time?
Yes.
One Marvel girl.
Okay, I have Captain Marvel, number 2. I really enjoyed last month's Captain Marvel number 1. This is a strong woman leading a title, which is new for Marvel, or at least not something else they have anywhere else. It's really good.
And it's also been announced that Kelly Sue is going to be doing Avengers Assemble.
Okay,
And she's bringing Captain Marvel and Spider-Woman into that team.
awesome. I
that
did catch
cinematic
a
Avengers.
cartoon, one of the Avengers cartoons. She was in there,
Yep.
Awesome.
and it was good.
I have Spider-Man 691, the final battle against the Lizard, also beginning the countdown to 700. You have to get this issue. Must have.
Will that 700 book be all about Dr. Octopus, Glenn?
I do not know that. I admit freely when I don't know stuff.
I
Ding.
heard it would all be in black and white with no words. It would be
And
an
I think
all braille issue.
It's going to be a Kirkman issue.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Sensational Spider-Man 33, another Lost Tale of Spidey. I have Mayan Rule Part 4, Hulk, number 58, coming to a close next issue because the Mayan calendars come to a close.
Yep.
And I've got Daredevil, Mark Waid and Michael Allred. This is one of the best books on the shelf.
Been a
right now.
really good book, yep.
And Allison, get ready to make fun. He fights the Stilt Man. Stilt Man is awesome.
You just
Come
can't
on.
buy that. That's great. That's excellent. All right, there's all kinds of cool stuff here. Let's
Stilt Man?
Stilt Man.
Yeah, he has like electronic stilts, and he gets real tall.
Oh my word.
He's an awesome Daredevil film, really.
I believe that. I believe that it plays well in the story, but as a name, really?
Yeah.
Check him out.
The
You'll
Stilt
laugh
Man?
louder.
Oh,
See, he's on stilts.
he's Stilt Man. I thought they killed Stilt Man.
Stilt Man.
All right, also in trade this week, you've got for the new 52,
Well played,
Hawk and
sir.
Dove, Volume 1, First Strikes, in paperback. That's out this week. You've got, let's see here, from the pages of Hellboy, BPRD, Hell on Earth, Russia in trade. Conan, Daughters of Medora, and Other Stories, if I said that right. In trade, yeah, big collection. You've got the Bendis, this is the first batch, yep. Ultimate Comics Spider-Man 1 through 5 with your new Spider-Man.
That's the outfit.
Yeah, so that's the Ultimate
Miles
Comics
Morales,
Spider-Man.
okay.
Yep. And,
See?
See? Yeah.
I'm paying attention.
Way to go. Very nicely done. And this is first time in paperback. It's not hardcover, it's the first time it's out in paperback now. Uncanny X-Force, the Dark Angel Saga Book 2. So this continues and I think completes the Dark Angel Saga. This collects X-Force 14 through 19. Cable Classics reprints a bunch of cool Cable books. Cable 15 to 20 back in 93 and Wolverine 85 and 88.
Every Cable story is a classic.
Are you alive in 88?
Yes.
You've got, all right, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Classic Volume 1 in trade paperback today. You've got Streets of Gotham. This is pre-52. House Divided. This is
Great stories.
Yeah, House of Hush. This was a neat run. Trade paper. And holy mackerel, Archie marries Betty, Archie marries Veronica. Big collection. Check it out. That's there. And then
Released
we've
on,
got,
it's my anniversary today, so it's
oh,
released
there you
on
go.
my anniversary.
Congratulations. There you go.
Happy anniversary.
Soul Eater number 10, also to celebrate Al's anniversary.
The Soul
We've
Eater.
also got a
Best 14 years of my life, man.
plush
they came
doll
up?
that talks.
It says fun stuff.
This is
TARDIS,
awesome.
TARDIS water bottle.
Metal water bottle. That's awesome.
We have a sonic screwdriver. We have a working flashlight sonic screwdriver keychain.
And this is cool.
And also
What could this be? It's an ice box.
Icebox, awesome.
TARDIS
Isn't that
ice
fun?
bucket. That's
It's an
excellent.
ice bucket.
Also
It's
for
an
the
ice
first
bucket.
time,
It's an ice
that's all right.
bucket.
Also for the first
Right.
time outside of Disney World, you've got some of the cool Mickey Mouse variant figures. You've got Mickey Mouse as a monster. Grrr. You've
For
got
Nightmare Before Christmas, right? Yes.
yeah, maybe. This is actually from Nightmare Before Christmas. This is Mickey Mouse as Jack Skellington.
That's from Nightmare Before Christmas, right?
Yes, it is. And
I was
also
just
not
gonna
from
say,
Nightmare
Glenn
Before
should know.
Christmas.
I don't think there's any Frankenstein.
You've got Mickey Mouse as Tron, which is wicked. That's very
That's
cool.
from Nightmare Before
For
Christmas.
Nightmare
right?
Christmas, right? You've also got some cool Green Lantern tomb tumblers, Batman tomb tumblers, and Wednesday, don't forget, from HeroClix, you've got the Justice League Fast Forces releases,
Oh, wow.
as well as the mini individual boxed HeroClix New 52 Justice League figures as
I
well.
was going to say those are the new 52 Justice
They
League.
are. They are
Because
brand new
Batman's,
stuff.
I mean, Superman's got that collar.
You're right. It's all the new stuff. So gosh, that's it. There's so much coming out this week. You have to come down to the store and check it out. For a full list of everything, hit our website, allthingsfun.net. We will see you again next week.